Good morning, and welcome to this live broadcast of Three-Country Ride to Cure Breast Cancer, presented by SpotLink and benefiting the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Today, as part of our daily Morning Mingle series, we have the pleasure of speaking with Mike Claus. He's the Public Works Director here in the town of Kennebunkport. Thanks, Mike, for joining us today.
Good to see you today.
So can you tell us a little bit about Kennebunkport?
Kennebunkport is a nice little seacoast community in the state of Maine, and we're really glad to have you make it all the way here from Mexico. It is a long way to go from the Pacific Ocean, and you found the Atlantic yesterday, so it was pretty amazing to see that. But what brought you to the Atlantic Ocean is what I think a lot of people come to Kennebunkport for. We have some spectacular oceanfront vistas, and people love coming here for that. We've got a huge summer community, and the people in the winter come here when it's nice and quiet.
Okay, oh, great. Yeah, you actually rode with us yesterday, and you took us down to the Atlantic, so thanks for doing that. It was a great ride we did. How did the city get its name?
So Kennebunkport it's been here a long time. Originally settled probably in the 1640s.
Wow.
It was a fishing village in Cape Porpoise, was probably our first settlement in town. Indian wars over the years, people came and went. And Kennebunk is an Indian name. It means cut bank. And we think that is a reference to a great hill over on the Mousom River, which has a cut bank standing up into the river of sand. You know, pretty nice view up there, right on the water.
Okay. Well, great. Well, thank you. So you're the Public Works Director here. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do in your daily job?
We're roads, wastewater, parks. It's a small town, so and with a small staff, but we managed to keep up with things. We're out today doing some shoulder work on a road in town. I've got my sweeper out. I've got mowing parks, and our wastewater crew is out there doing their maintenance too.
Okay, yeah, I think I hear some of them in the background. It seemed like they were working nice and early. Of course, we're doing this ride for breast cancer research and to benefit the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Is there anything about our cause that is personal to you?
Yes, my wife is a 10-year breast cancer survivor. She was treated down at Dana-Farber in Boston. They did a wonderful job with her, and she's cancer-free and continuing that way. And it's been 10 years, but it's, as you know, it's 1 year at a time.
That's great to hear. I'm glad she's doing well. So from here, we're going to head to Brunswick. Do you have any advice for our ride today?
Well, we're going to send you out of town right along the ocean. We'll send you past Walker's Point and President Bush's house, and you keep going there. We'll send you out to the Eastern Trail, which is an old railroad track that has been converted to a stone dust pedestrian and bicycle path, and we're going to send you across the Scarborough Marsh, right through Rachel Carson. Put you down into Portland, which will send you right along the waterfront in Portland, and then through some rolling country out to Brunswick.
Okay. Do you think you could be a little more detailed? I know. I'm just joking with you. Yeah.
It's the travel log for you.
Okay. That was great. Yeah, thanks for all that help on that. So one final question. Is there a weird fact you know and want to share?
Well, I just the nature of being a small town. I went to Toronto for a Public Works convention where we were talking about operations differences between Canada and the U.S. and made some friends there. And one of the people I was with said, "Oh, I'm coming to Maine this summer. Can I visit?" And I said, "Sure, stop by." And he didn't know when. He said, "We'll be driving down the coast." I said, "Stop in." And I had told him that I walk my dogs at the beach. And so when he came, he went down to the beach, and the first person he asked was my friend John, who happened to know that I was at the Red Sox game that day, and I couldn't meet him. So the first person he walked up to said, "No, well, Mike's usually here, but today he's at the Red Sox game." And I think that's an example of it is a small town. Everybody knows where everybody is.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Okay, well, thanks so much, Mike. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate the ride guide yesterday.
It's a great thing you guys are doing.
Thanks. All right, we're going to head out now. Catch us for our live Noon from the Road update and our 8 p.m. recap. See you then.